guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, please subscribe. My channel is about all things beauty related, all kinds of beauty content, so if that interests you, be sure to subscribe. Today's tutorial is going to be a neutral holiday eye look using the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. This palette is super popular. This should be on your holiday shopping list to either gift or give. The Natasha Denona palette is absolutely amazing. A lot of my subscribers have this palette. It's like the perfect neutral palette. This is the perfect palette to gift somebody else or to put on your Christmas list. I absolutely love this palette, highly recommend it. And we're gonna jump right into a neutral holiday eye look. So first, I'm gonna take a really fluffy blending brush. This is a Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH31. Just any kind of blending brush that looks like this, that's tapered. And since there really isn't any good neutral eyeshadows for the crease in this palette, there are several neutral eyeshadows, but nothing that I really like for the crease. I'm gonna go in with a bronzer. So this is the Ciate bronzer. It's their bamboo bronzer in the shade Palm Island. So I'm gonna go in with this very warm bronzer. I love this for a crease shade. I recently got this in a Ciate London mystery box. And then I'm just gonna blend this right into my crease. Just gonna warmthen up and define my crease. I also like to mix warm tones and cool tones. I think there's something that like magical that happens when you do that. It does have to be the right shadows though. Like I've had times where I feel like the warms and the cools just did not go together. But this is a bronzer, just like a nice warm crease shade, and it should go very well with the other mauve shades in the palette. Just like that, I'm just taking the very tip of the brush and I'm just blending it right into my crease. And just like that, I have two creases that are nice and defined and warm. Nothing too crazy. So then I'm gonna go with that pink shade Wit. It's a really nice pale peachy pink shade, and I'm gonna put this right into my crease as well, bringing it up pretty high. I want this pink shade to be more noticeable, and look how nice that blends in with the bronzer. You can see this eye versus this eye, that pink is looking really nice. This is my only Natasha Denona palette and I'm absolutely obsessed, but I definitely like neutral palettes. So I was waiting for her to come out with a really nice neutral palette, and I really like this one. So just blending that pink into my crease. It's blending out so nice. Like every time I use this palette, I'm just like, yes. So now I have a pink, warm, brown defined crease on both my eyes, just in my crease area, and make sure that they're even. I'm gonna take this Sigma E25 brush. This is one of my favorite brushes. I'm just gonna rub it on the back of my hand, make sure there's no leftover eyeshadow. And then I'm gonna take the shade, I'm gonna take the shade Vague, which is that deep salmon shade. I feel like I always use the same shades when I use this palette, but I can't help it. They're the shades that are calling my name. And I'm gonna rub that into my outer V. So I just kind of tap it at first and kind of build it up, and then I'll blend it out. Love Sigma's eye brushes. I will have everything linked below. And this is leftover eyelash glue. I've tried my best, my absolute best, to get rid of the glue on my lashes, and I like can't. I even changed eyelash glues and I use a spoolie. It's just like I put it so close to my lash line. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to do it or just not have lash glue on my lashes. It's definitely not hygienic to have that sitting there. Alright, so I'm blending this up into my crease just a little. I hope my camera isn't focusing on my palette. I hope it's focusing on my eyes. So I have this very mauve-y, kind of like a cool tone outer V thing going on. Just gonna like blend that out. Don't want any harsh lines. And then I'm just gonna take this brush and just kind of blend the edges. I feel like I'm getting a little bit of harshness here and I don't want that. Just a soft blend. Right, these What's Up Beauty brushes are amazing. They're made with goat hair. I love What's Up Beauty products. The Dragon palette is amazing and these brushes came with it and they are just like beautiful artsy artist brushes. So I am gonna take the shade Tender and I want to darken up my outer crease some more. Just down by the lash line here. Like that. These shades are super, super defined. You can see that I have a cool tone outer V still. I'm not sure if this was the right brush for this. I feel like I just ended up blending that shade all over, which is fine, but I did want it to be more precise. I'm gonna go back on that Sigma brush and just like blend out the edges with whatever's left on the brush. Now it's time to play with the shimmers. I'm really trying to not go in with shades I've already used, but I really can't remember what I already used because I feel like every time I look at this palette, I just like, I want to use the same. So I'm going to take a setting spray. This is the Morphe setting spray. And I'm going to get this Morphe JH41 brush wet with some setting spray. And I want to go in with the shade Delilah. It's a darker glitter shimmer shade. It's so pretty. So I'll put my brush directly into that. It's kind of like a gray, cool toned shade. And I'm going to put this right into my crease and kind of cut my crease. So pretty. So it's like a gray shimmer when you get it wet. So pretty. It's like turning into a gray. Kind of matches my sweater. I don't know. So I'm kind of just gonna do the same thing to the other eye. So I'm gonna go back in. This time I got this brush a little bit more wet. Okay. So now I'm gonna take that darkest, no. All right, I'm gonna take that shade in the middle, Muse, which is like a pressed foil shade. And I'll put that like right here. Ooh, yes. I'm gonna like amp up the edge there. Wow. It's like a silvery shade. So pretty. Oh wow, that's gonna look really pretty in the light. Okay, because I can't stop just there, I want to take the shade Mia and I just want to rub it and like pat it on top of all this. Did that do anything? I don't think it did, but I just want to like pat it on top. Well, it may have. It made it like more shimmery and less like silvery. I'll go back with that blending brush. I want to go with the shade Wit again. And I just want to blend out the edges here so it's nice and like pink. I feel like my palette has probably been blocking my tutorial the whole time. I sure hope not. All right, I'm gonna take Wit and blend it on my bottom lash line. All right, so I have this matte pink bottom lash line, and then I'm gonna take the Sigma E25 brush, and I wanna go with the shade Vague, which is the darker salmon shade. Is it Vague? I really hope I've been saying these names right. I feel like I always am like tempted to say them wrong. Just kind of blending out here in the bottom lash line to darken that up. Kind of just make sure the bottom matches the top. Then I'm gonna go with the shade Tender and blend that into only the outermost V area. I'm really not a winged liner person. I'm just gonna dust away my fallout. But something is telling me this needs to be a wing. All right, so I have this Ciate London brown eyeliner. It's called Fierce Flicks. And I'm just gonna draw a small wing. All right. I'm always scared to make them match, but we'll see. All right, I think they match pretty well. Take this eyeliner brush by Ariel, go in with the darkest brown, which is Stiletto, and I'm gonna line my top lash line. So I just kind of take this and just like pat it on top, just to like smoke it out. Not like really drawing a line or anything, just adding some like shadow there so I can get some more. I'm doing risky business here. I'm trying to get this to match. Okay, I think I got it to match there. So I'm gonna do Stiletto still. I just wanna like smoke out the lash line just a little bit. I go to the other eye and just smoke out the lash line just a little bit. Like that. And then I am so tempted right now, like so tempted to smoke, like see the part between the wing and the shimmer. Debating if I should leave that alone or try and like smoke it. You know what? I'm just gonna try and smoke it. Okay, so I'm gonna take the shade Stiletto and the small brush like this by Morphe, and I just wanna like tap it. I think I'm like messing this up. All right, that's all I'm gonna do. Tap a little bit here. So I can like smoke it. Do you see it? What I'm doing there? All right, and that's all. So I don't want to ruin it. Actually, I'm gonna use an Ofra highlighter. So I'm gonna use the Ofra highlighter, and this is the All of the Lights Ofra highlighter. And I'm just gonna pick the more golden white side of that, and I'm gonna highlight my inner corner with that. I'm kind of keeping it low. I feel like I always kind of drag it all over the place. It's like I don't know how to highlight my inner corner. I get like too excited and I'll just like put the highlight everywhere. And then I'm going to apply some Essence Nude Eyeliner. This is my favorite nude eyeliner. I'm going to apply this to my bottom waterline. See how that just like opens up the eye look? I'm applying these Demi Wispy lashes. See the clear bands? Those are the good ones. I always apply a layer of mascara. So this is Ciate's Wonderland Mascara. And then I'm gonna wait for this mascara to dry, and then I'm gonna apply my false lashes. And that's a close-up of the final look. All right, guys, that completes this look. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you in my next tutorial.